All right, clearly Indiana was shocked, but the series has actually been a lot tighter than it appears, despite the fact that it's 3-0. Doug, are you concerned the Cavs had to overcome a monster deficit to win?
No, not at all, because this is actually how LeBron has played all year. Remember, he led the league in minutes. Okay, so he plays big minutes and then they take a night off. He plays big minutes and take a night off. They win 3 games, they win a 4th game, this series is over, and then he'll get a couple extra nights rest. I think this actually plays perfectly into the regular season conditioning that LeBron has conditioned his body to exert more effort in short doses and then reap the benefits of ending a series early.
You also can't look at one playoff game and make a big judgment for the future. I mean, remember 2 years ago, New Orleans had Golden State down by 20. Golden State came back, won that game at 20 in the 4th quarter. They went on to win the championship. Last year, second round, San Antonio beats OKC by 32 in game 1. OKC takes them out in 6. So, you know, you have these types of ebbs and flows during the playoffs. So, no, I'm not concerned at all.
It's interesting in a weird way. Cleveland's exactly what they've been. Boston's not as good as we thought in the playoffs. Chicago's better. Toronto's been completely flat. Isn't Cleveland what they've been? Special offensively and playing spurts.
The thing with Cleveland, I'm concerned a little bit. Reason being, you can't keep putting yourself behind the 8-ball like this. You can't continue to give these teams big leads or have a big lead and blow it. That's playing with fire, especially as you go deeper into the playoffs. They had guys step up, and if you look at it in the 4th quarter, it was only 3 guys that scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was LeBron James, Kyle Korver, and Channing Frye. Nobody else scored for them. They somehow took the life out of Indiana last night, and I think they should be looking forward where they're going to go on vacation, because it's going to be one game and that's it. They just sweep them. They'll be able to get rest, and I don't think it was more of Indiana than Cleveland to me last night. I think Indiana, you know what this means?
Yeah,
when
they got tight.
No, they got tight, and
cold in the diamonds.
Cold in the diamonds. Once some shots started falling, they had so much pressure on them, because I think Paul George did them a disservice as well, calling guys out. Now you have Miles Turner taking threes early in the shot clock. You had Lance Stevenson had a wide open 3 that I thought was a rhythm shot right there where he could have shot it. He passed it back and then got the same exact shot after that, after his rhythm was blown. So I think it was just all in their head, and it was more Indiana not playing defense and not playing the way that they were supposed to be playing because they had the lead. Then so it was Cleveland, even though the King did what he did.
Let me give credit to LeBron. This kind of helped your argument a little bit. Not only does he handpick the right players, because look,
yes.
J.R. Smith defended in the second half. He took a challenge upon himself to shut down Paul George. Like, man, J.R. Smith
been doing that all year.
He hasn't guarded George for most of the series.
No, okay. So he knows how to motivate a hard guy to motivate like a J.R. Smith, okay? And he's handpicked those shooters because he knows he needs that lane open. They played 5 guys outside the 3-point line. That's why they couldn't switch. They couldn't guard pick and rolls. They didn't know what to do. But he also handpicked the coach. And that coach, Tyronn Lue, not only did they make the right adjustments offensively, they made the right adjustments defensively, and he didn't mess with the rhythm.
And by the way,
nothing worse
big time.
than you're like, we got back in the game, we get the lead, and now the coach, all the NBA coaches, they go back to their guys the last 6 minutes.
And
like
everything changes.
Right, and Tyronn Lue's like, no, these guys got us the lead, these guys stay in the game. That takes some lower intestinal fortitude,
by the way,
to tell Kyrie and Kevin Love to sit there.
I know this was last topic. Paul George, his teammates had bailed. Russell Westbrook's teammates got tight in the 4th. LeBron, because he's a community service guy, during the regular season, elevates his guys for this moment. Look at how LeBron's...
He definitely empowers
his players deliver in the postseason. Paul George is...
He's playing with champions. They've been here before. He's playing with NBA champions. These other guys...
Goofball when he got there.
But he's a champion.
But
I don't care how goofy or whatever you want to call him, you got to call him a champion at the end of all that. He's been in all these big-time moments. So these moments aren't as big as it is for a guy that's playing in Oklahoma or a guy that's playing in Indiana. Those moments are huge, and the lights might be just a little too bright for him.
I think LeBron's a little better GM. Everybody bangs on Doc Rivers, the GM. LeBron may be one of the better GMs in the league. Look, he picks the right guys.
He's put good guys around him. And I think something, too, it's LeBron, just like in the regular season, I think he paced himself.
Yep.
He played 37 minutes, but he knew when not to have to go all out. I think he's doing the same thing early in the playoffs. Like I said, he's not guarding Paul George. You know, J.R. Smith is. When he needs to step up and guard the best perimeter player, he'll do it. But right now, I think he's coasting. I think that's what happened in the first half. Then he turned it on in the second half.